But at the end of the day, cases come back to referrals. They come back to the network. They come back to smaller firms finding big opportunities. And whether I'm using attorney share to do what I do best, whether I'm using my own personal network, and how do we all rise together?
There's so much fucking business. There's no reason to be greedy. There's no reason to.
Sure.
You and all your friends can be successful. There's so much business.
It's infinite. Yeah. People have legal questions that aren't being answered as we speak.
Welcome to this episode of Bourbon of Proof, where we interview those who've been both successful at law and life. And today we're very honored to have lawyer, tech entrepreneur in general, digital marketing expert, Darren Fancher.
Glad to be here. Thanks so much for having me on.
And our esteemed co-host, Mauro Fiore
What
Jr.
an introduction, different than yesterday.
Well, yeah, the first one's always a little nicer too.
You're so nice. And then it goes downhill, my introduction.
By the third drink or fourth drink, I'm guessing.
We're here in Mauro's Clubhouse in the Hollywood Hills.
Thank you for coming to the clubhouse.
It's gorgeous up here.
Thank you.
The terracing with the fruit trees, I'm kind of like just moving downstairs.
Yeah, no, that's definitely my dad's influence. He was big into that.
I've seen Mauro's one of those guys, like he's like a bear. He'll just go eat fruit off of the tree, just like put it in his mouth. We were in Ibiza and they had a nice little, what kind of, kumquat tree.
Kumquat.
And he's like, look at that kumquat tree, like the middle of Nobu. And he just goes up in the middle, there's a little tree. He's just like a bear eating his
I could clean the whole tree.
He did. He ate like 20 of them. He was just sitting there eating them. People were watching.
Kumquats, you can eat them with the skin on, and they're so good.
When you walk into our house, we've got two on each side of the door, and people are coming, they'll just swipe, and I'm like, hey,
you eat them with the skin, they're great.
Yeah. All right, well, why don't you show us what you got? Because we're doing a show a little different today. I like this.
Look, here's a scoop. Nothing better than a housewarming gift that involves booze. This is from Mixing Glass down in Orange County. They're in Costa Mesa. There we go. Mm-hmm. And they do these wonderful gift boxes.
What's it called?
Mixing Glass.
Mixing Glass.
And here, there we go. Let's see what we got today.
That.
So today we've got the Smooth Mediator, which you've actually tried this one in the past.
This is amazing.
It's a lightly modified Manhattan, and this will be a lot of fun to make here on the show, but we're going to have to figure out how to make this.
We're going to do this. Mauro's good at Mauro. This is a Pinhook, which I love. This is a straight rye whiskey. So this is almost 100 proof Pinhook.
This is the one with the horse on it?
Yeah. Ooh, these bitters are great. Trinity bitters. This is more of a cherry flavor.
We're about to find out.
About to fuck
Is this the one you tried?
This is the one I tried. This
I think you tried this. I think I had to change out.
I would drink a lot of this.
I think I had to change out the...
There we go.
Yeah, I have the Willet rye.
Yeah, they were out.
So these are great. This is great. So let's do this.
All right.
So when I mix cocktails, it says it's 2 parts whiskey, 1 part sweet vermouth.
Yeah, that's why I got you the red glass there, the red cup.
Yeah, I just do it like this.
Okay, there you go.
All right, we don't need this. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I mean, those are precise amounts. I saw that. Yeah. All right.
Oops. Probably good.
All right, so what is it? Sweet vermouth, bourbon, bitters?
Sweet vermouth, rye whiskey, and this is more of like a cherry bitter-ish.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
That's good enough. I need something to go with the whiskey.
Someone was telling, Rich Abbey, who works for HMR. You know Rich?
Yeah.
He used to be a bartender in Austin. He told me that this one guy used to come in. The guy was just this random billionaire, but he only drank bitters. He's like, he would come in and the guy would they would just have to sit there and go like this with bitters to get him on.
But not in soda?
No.
And no alcohol?
Just no alcohol.
Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, okay.
It's not really.
Thing,
all right, so Pinhook bourbon is from Castle and Key, Frankfort, Kentucky. Very nice.
Well, here's your Italian, the Antica. So these are great on the rocks.
This is 100.
But just the bitters would be
100
great.
proof.
All right. Do you want a cherry?
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, guys, let's kill it. Look at this. These are gangster pours.
Well, I saw this.
Episode 1, 10 a.m.
Precise measurements going in there.
You want me to do 2 more shows after drinking this?
We're going to have another cocktail.
We've got another cocktail after this, I think. So this is Smooth Mediator, brought to you by Bot Mediation.
Bot Mediation?
Bot Mediation.
Which I've been playing with is awesome.
It's super fun. All right, here we go. Yeah. Day drinking right there. Right out
fantastic.
That's great.
That's fucking
That
fantastic.
is really good, Bob. You mixed it up nice.
The precise measurements have definitely paid off.
Yeah.
You put a lot of vermouth in there.
Well, I'll be
No, you know what?
flying out here.
This is the flavor.
The bitters.
This is so good. This brings us out.
The bitters go a long way. The antique is important, but quite frankly, it's how you pour it.
So,
This is a good drink.
do you know that Mauro uses your case beer technology every day?
Oh, geez. Are you guys using case beer?
Yeah.
You're loving it?
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
it's I had Filevine for a long time.
Okay.
And Filevine had like just too many limitations and then too much bullshit and
What are you talking about?
shitty customer service. I mean, I'm not saying anything everyone else already says about
Oh, I have no comment, but yeah.
But so then we, probably 3 years ago, we got a new COO at my office, and
Okay.
she was using case beer at her old firm.
Okay.
So then she got us to switch. And of course, you know, everyone in the office is like, we've had Filevine for 10 years. We don't want to switch. But now I think they like it.
I mean, it's one of those things that when we built it, it was really built for ease of use. So the transitions to it are relatively easy. But I found when folks transition away from it, they're disappointed because that simple interface gets traded out for, far more complicated solutions. That being said, I think we sold case beer back in 2022. Maybe it's been 5 years. 2021.
Sounds like someone had a non-compete to me.
Oh,
He's counting
yeah.
5 years.
There was 3-year non-compete. So I've talked to a few products out there that I dig, but I won't. I like to like them all equally. But yeah, I mean, I'm super glad you guys are using it. Super proud of it. I mean, in terms of like a longevity product, it's not going anywhere. So it's a solid workhorse.
Yeah, no, we like it a lot.
Nice. And no customization. I think that's a good thing. We can plug and play.
Yeah, it's not like Filevine where they make you pay for everything.
Oh, a lot of solutions do that to you. We've heard about that at least a few
Well,
times.
tell us the first time I met Darren was when the case beer days.
Sure.
When, it's good on your office in Orange County. He had a lot of socks. He used to give away socks. But I remember like literally walking to your office and it was, I mean, not
Mostly
big.
socks.
But yeah, it was mostly socks. But like it was, you guys were just getting started, right? And this was
Did you
before.
come to the old beater office that we had right next to the airport?
Yes.
Oh man, that was a rough one. You're right. That was like
It's like 2012-ish, 2013. When was this?
2015.
Yeah.
When we started it.
It's crazy.
And
It's only 10 years ago. There were no case management systems really around at that. It was like Clio had just started.
Needles
like,
was the old server based stuff like Needles.
I had one that I got in the 90s
Oh man.
for $100. It was called De Novo Systems.
Oh yeah.
And believe it or not, that shit was way ahead of its time. The guy was, I don't know how, that one could have revolutionized the whole PI business. I bought it in like 99 for $100. But the guy never did anything with it and then just closed down. But we used De Novo for years.
I've heard of it, but I don't know. Like if it's
was-
not
it was-
serviced,
it
you
was
can't make any money on
$100.
a $100 sale. Like it's over.
$100.
Man, this is really good, dude.
This is a good cocktail. I'm not sure how we'll get through.
Another one. But here, the problem is like there's it's a little sweeter. You can't drink like 20 of these. We could drink 20 bourbons, but 20
This
of
would
these.
be tough, but it's very tasty while you're,
very
while you're
good.
drinking.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing, like, especially when I hang out with Bob, when we go on vacation, during the day, we don't drink bourbon during the day. We usually drink gin and tonic or gin and soda. You can drink that all day. Bourbon, we drink at night.
I may have brought a gin and tonic, thinking what better way
we
to
are
start it.
That we
Move
drink.
right
That's
into
that's our
No, I
day
think you
drinker.
start this
right
way.
into it.
and then
All
drink
right,
gin.
we're fine. We can go with that.
Cleanse your liver, I guess. Cleanse your. What do they go in there? You smell like coffee when you're doing perfume. It's like that. Gin. You're just switching
Yeah,
up
gin gives you that coffee break. I mean, Lord knows it's been a coffee morning.
So you guys were 5 year. You sold like 5-6 years after the startup.
Yeah,
That's
I was
really
out.
fast.
I mean, it was. It was. I think it was like heading into COVID. It was such an uncertain time. I was like, if I can take money off the table, we'll take it. And as someone who got bought out, kind of one of those things that's great. And then it's like, you go into semi-retirement, and you're like, oh, this is so great. And it was COVID, so like we're all semi-retired, and sitting around the house and being like, when am I going to get back to real life? But it was an opportunity to sit back and reflect and figure out what was next. Like we're too I'm still relatively young. So it wasn't really time to retire. It was time to get back and find some more cool stuff to do.
But what did you practice before that?
Oh, geez.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not that traditional. Like I worked, graduated from law school, went into a practice and slugged it out to get to the software. I mean, my background was really kind of like went to law school.
Where'd you go to law school?
So I went to Hastings or
Yeah, this guy's a smart guy. So
Oh, I mean,
Hastings.
sometimes. But you know, like it doesn't matter where you go. No one asks you later, like, oh, once you want some cases, or you kind of like, no one's
I've had
asking.
one client in 27 years ask me where I went to law school.
And did they ask your GPA? And it's like,
No.
who cares? Like, I win cases.
Yeah, it's like, what? One time in 27
Really?
years.
I think your
cares?
track record speaks for itself, and I'm a firm advocate of that. Like, GPAs don't matter. You know, it's what you've done. But anyway, go to Hastings, kind of get into, you know, Silicon Valley heyday. And so I was a lawyer down there with a group back then called White and Lee. Really,
White and Lee?
White and Lee, and they've changed names since, but Mark White was great, took me in. Before that, I worked at Eventual Law Group with Craig Johnson as like an intern. Craig's advice was, hey, you're going to take the first startup job that comes through here, so do that. And he was kind of right. SoftBank-backed startup approached me and said, hey, we've got this great idea. We were trying to do what essentially would be cryptocurrency today, but they were trying to digitize privately held shares in companies. And the NDA, and that's way gone. We didn't make it. We were backed by SoftBank, kind of had a lot of clients at the beginning, and they got blown out by the dot-com crash. And so, you know, picking up my pieces, sat on the couch for a while, went back to USC, got a degree in real estate finance, and ended up working with a group called Lakeside and Lehman Brothers for years. So I was actually doing like private equity and land development deals, and kind of really had a great time. Spent a lot of time in New York and Atlanta.
Sounds like our buddy Greenman.
Yeah, I mean that's.
We have a
Jeff.
friend
You know
of
Jeff Greenman. He
Jeff
used to be in
Greenman.
Orange. He's Orange County, but now he lives in Massachusetts. But he
And
runs.
he became a real estate finance developer.
I mean, it's
still has his law practice.
building. You know, it's back to building cool stuff. Like, you know, even if that's part of it was like, I'd like to build cool teams and cool products, and real estate's definitely you're building things. But I was, you know, kind of rode the wave of Lehman from, you know, from its peak, kind of then all those deals that we did that didn't turn out so well in land development that were front page, needed work in post-bankruptcy. So then I came back post-bankruptcy and was like basically just trying to help them figure out what to do with things. And I met James Bergner in an elevator. And
what year was this?
This had to be 2014-ish is my guess.
Because we were all hanging in the same circles at this time. Were you with Sam and James back in the day?
Yeah, well, I was friends with Sam.
Yeah.
Right.
James, you know, is a cool guy. I mean, but like I never really spent any time with him or did. I mean, I met him and you'd go in his office sometimes and it'd be fucking like 60 degrees in his office. And he had a penguin statue in his office.
Sure.
But they called him the Penguin. But you go in there, it's like, what the fuck?
But the music was cranked up to 11.
Yeah,
like
he's playing music
and
He's a big headbanger.
Yeah,
like,
he loves
60
metal,
degrees in his office, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go to lunch with Sam.
But so back in mid 20-teens, there was no Sweet James brand yet.
No,
so
it wasn't Sweet James yet.
The brand.
Yeah,
it was
James
Bergner
Bergner.
Majeski.
Yeah.
Well, it was Bergner. James Bergner.
James
Bergner and Associates when it started.
Crazy. I mean, it was because we used to go. Probably my brother and I would go once a month just to have lunch with Sam and James. We'd go to their place in Costa Mesa.
Arc. You always take it Arc. Great food, always. Yeah.
Best sushi. We would go eat sushi.
That's Hamamori. Fantastic.
Hamamori.
Also, yes.
We go to Hamamori, eat sushi, drink whiskey.
Oh, for sure.
Midday.
For sure.
Talk. And that's when it's...
Maybe pick up a case or two.
Yeah, we would just talk business. And we did a lot of cases with them. But I just like... When we would go to their office, it was like the most efficiently run, but it was because of you guys.
For sure. It was the software that drove. I mean, that's really where CaseBeer came from.
Yeah.
So I was working downstairs from running a small construction lending business. And he's in the elevator and he's talking about our track day and cars. And I was like, oh, I can't not ask. I didn't know who he was. He wasn't, he was just another guy. And I was like, hey, are you going, you mentioned Willow Springs. Are you guys going? And he goes, oh yeah, do you know about Willow Springs? And I'm like, yeah, I was there like a few weeks ago. Great track kind of thing. He's like, oh, come up to my office. You gotta fill me in. And that's how it started. That's how CaseBeer started out as, Sweet James, or then James Bergner, saying, hey, let's grab a drink, let's talk shop. And he's like, come to my office now. I'm like, I have a job. I can't come to your office right now, so maybe later. He didn't get that. And then we ended up, doing a bunch of social stuff. And I meet Sam, and they're like, hey, we've got this software that, I think most people know. That's where CaseBeer was born. And that's how it got started. Like, it was like, hey, take a look at my software.
Did I ever tell you about like this weird conversation I had with James one time?
I gotta hear it.
It's just to this day it still doesn't make any sense. But when I first started, my office does litigation and we get cases from other lawyers. we're happy to take referrals from other lawyers, but
Yep.
that's a very small part of our practice. I have my own cases. I always say most people want to give you their problem cases, and I got a whole office full of problem cases, so I don't need your shitty ones too. I got my own shitty cases. So, but James and Sam would send me cases. But when I first started, I went and met James, and we were talking about doing cases together. And then he says, "So what percentage are you going to pay us? Per referral?" I said, "Well, how about 1/3? 1/3.
Sure.
Pretty good, right? 1/3 referral fee.
Place to start.
And James says, "Let's keep the math simple. How about you just pay me 30%?" And I'm like, okay.
Done deal.
It's like, it's less than what I offered him, and it fucks up the math.
It's a little harder.
No, but it's just
like, I was like, he's like, let's keep the math
It's
simple.
actually 30% is actually easier. If you
Is it? I don't know. But it's like,
The
he's like,
33 and a third is a little harder.
it's like, let's keep the math simple. Make it 30%. I was like, if you say so, no problem.
Done deal.
It's just strange.
that's why I like, because we like working with
Done.
them because they were so efficient on the operational side.
Sure.
So when we would do cases with them on the lit side, everything was there, teed up, and they knew every single metric. They used to have like a leaderboard running around their office. It was crazy.
That was we did build that into cases,
Really?
so you could actually see who was winning. Which I was like, people are gonna hate it, and people actually liked it. They like to be competitive. People at their nature, especially when there's a financial incentive tied to it, are competitive.
My brother and I used to do telemarketing whenever we turned 18. It was the
What?
biggest gold mine, dude.
Wow.
So we'd get home from school and we would just go up to, and people would be selling shit on the phones all day. So we'd sell, we were renewing magazine subscriptions.
Oh, God.
And eventually we're doing like Intuit tax. It was fucking wild.
I'm sorry for hanging up on you, but okay.
No one hung up on me.
Oh, well.
So Brad and I would come in there at like 2:30 after school, and these people would be grinding all day. It was their job. And they had a board where they would just hand write on a whiteboard like how many sales you had had, and like TV Guide was the hardest one. It was like a $5 commission if you sold one TV Guide subscription. They'd see Bob and Brad walk in there, and you see the board go ping, 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 and they hated us. The people there,
What?
because what I learned,
Yes.
they have scripts.
Yeah.
I didn't follow the script. Brad and I found if we could take off the recorder on the back of these phones, that management could not hear our calls.
Oh.
So they would auto ring, and you would see like, I know almost every area code because of telemarketing. And I could see where they were, where they generally were from, and you could see the subscription person, and it'd be like, Gladys, like it's Gladys, how are you? It's like, hi. It's like, your TV Guide is up. How are you going to watch like Golden Girls? Like, we're going to donate to charity. Just all you have to do is renew your subscription. Like, we want you back, Gladys. How's that sound? She's like,
So
that sounds great.
Story. I've known you for so long. I've never heard the story. I didn't know you were such a piece of shit.
The fact that you would stoop to Golden Girls as your leverage point
It depended
is
where you
amazing.
were. So these people, they were lifers. Brad and I would come in for 3 hours a day after school and just make more money than
You know
we
what
did.
really made me feel like super old?
You know, I sold a lot of Teen Vogue or whatever it was. You would
Tiger Beat?
Self magazine.
See,
But that's the problem was it was the kid.
I saw this story.
You can't
the
ask
other
for that. I
day.
need the parents of.
Yeah.
I saw the story about the Golden Girls the other day, and like one of them that lived in the house was 47 years old. The Golden Girls.
Not exactly golden, right?
I'm fucking much older than that, and I'm like,
Yes. I'm not
damn.
golden.
And I'm like, would I be like dating one of the Golden Girls?
Yes, short
know?
answer. Yeah.
Like maybe the old one.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd like to do, like, now that we have AI, I'd like to redo a show where Mauro goes into the Golden Girls' apartment
Mixes it up.
and just, mixes it
Just
up.
be like,
Maybe you fall asleep
get
on the
this
couch.
animal out of here.
You fall asleep on the couch.
I could see
think
B.
that's
Arthur coming out and be like, oh, the tiger came.
I like that. The old one was Sicilian, so it was funny.
Oh, she was great.
She was
a piss.
She always had.
Getty,
She always had. Yeah, Estelle Getty. She always had a.
I know, but we had this discussion last night. I knew stupid
Sicilian
shit.
stories and stuff. You don't know TV trivia for shit.
I know. I do not know music, but I'll nail TV.
What was Alf's real name?
Alf?
Alf.
Alien life form.
No, what was his real
Gordon
name?
Shumway.
That's it. Gordon
That's
Shumway. He
amazing.
knew
I
that.
wouldn't have gotten that.
Alf's real name was Gordon Shumway. What was his color that he used to say what my color is?
What's his color?
What color was he? His fur.
Green.
He was burnt sienna. He'd say,
Oh,
I'm
I
burnt
didn't know that
sienna.
one.
Where would you get that?
I loved Alf. I saw every episode like 100 times. That was my favorite show. He was the best.
What did he like to eat?
Squirrels.
Cats.
Cats. Oh, yeah.
Cats. Got 'em.
Squirrels.
Cats.
That's not 100 times
Cats.
squirrels.
He liked to eat cats.
But cats, I would have probably
He liked to eat cats.
I'm not gonna say that Alf was my pick of that. Like that was maybe that wasn't that must see TV.
Yeah, that was like that was like late 80s.
Was that Thursday nights?
No, Alf,
and I are
Thursday night. How old are you?
Yeah, we're on the same page. I think.
Yeah,
He's 51.
I'm 51.
Oh no, I'm older than you. Yeah, I'm 54.
So yeah, so I mean, it was Who's the Boss, The Cosby Show,
Cosby. That's right. Can't even talk about that one anymore.
Family Ties.
Family Ties is a big deal. Cosby, Silver Spoons.
The Hogan Family.
Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons.
I missed the Silver
about
Spoon.
that.
Did you ever see Hogan Family with that guy who's still out, who's still a relevant actor, but he was a child actor in the 80s, and he's the only one who didn't get all fucked up. Jason Bateman.
Oh, he's great.
He was on all the 80s shows. As
His sister was on Family Ties.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was on Silver Spoons. But
Yeah.
what show are you talking about?
He was on the Hogan Family.
I don't know that
I
one.
don't even remember that one.
But he,
wasn't
do you
Thursday
watch?
nights.
Do you guys listen to Smartless, the podcast they have right now?
Smartless?
Holy shit, it's so funny.
All right.
It's Jason Bateman.
Oh, he's great. Yes.
And then
Will
Arnett
is
I
so
listened
great.
to one episode of it
and
because
Sean. I mean,
I listened to one episode because they actually got Howard Stern to go on.
Oh, God.
And Howard Stern doesn't do any interviews ever, but he went on that show because he liked it, and it was a really fucking good interview.
All
So
right.
they did.
I'm in.
They had one episode. One of my favorite ones is Sandra Bullock. Amazing story, really funny.
Sandy's
George
great.
Clooney came on and like told the most outrageous stories of him. Like a lot of human feces was involved.
You know, Clooney lives like really right around the corner from here. He lives in Studio City, right down the street.
Well, he lives in Lake Como.
Yeah, but his LA place is in Fireman Canyon right
You
now.
still have that?
Yeah.
I know that is nice.
Wow, we've not even touched the post-founder exit first time with you. So now drink up. We're gonna pour the next drink, right?
Let's get ready to do the next one if we're going to do it.
Make sure you get drinkers on the show next time because this guy, I don't know.
I was with him 2 nights ago. He drank
You
like
can
8
tap me and be like, catch up.
His wife was a mixologist. She was one of the busiest bars in New York City.
No kidding.
No, she was at Chez Panisse in Berkeley. The
I
Alice
thought she was
Waters
in New York
restaurant.
after that.
We spent a lot of time there, but
You know, me and Bob, our exit plan from this world is to own a hotel and bar in Europe.
Let's go.
And we are going to bartend.
I will be there.
Because the cocktails are notoriously shitty in most of Europe. Like, if you ask
You're
for
right.
a martini in Europe, you'd think that fuck James Bond, isn't he European?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Gotta go to Monaco for that.
How many shitty martinis have you gotten in Europe?
When we ask for our wives like dirty gin martinis.
I've heard.
They don't understand that. They just think they put olive juice in. Just
One time they
literally
put olive
juice.
oil in one.
Olive oil.
What?
Olive oil.
And then
it's just.
you could see the oil like percolating. We're like, what is this?
But, you know, I will say Barcelona
Yuck.
in the...
Barcelona
what's that
proper,
part
yeah.
of Barcelona? The old part or whatever? Where like the
Gothic quarters.
Gothic quarters? They have fucking great cocktail bars there.
Okay.
That's probably the best cocktails I've had in Europe. Most places have really shitty cocktails, but Barcelona does have nice cocktails.
I'm gonna pull the next one.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what's in the next box. Here.
Oh, that actually wow.
These are sharper than I thought. Sidecar GTRS. So this is a gin and tonic, Robert Simon.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
There you go. This is your. So let's see what we
I like
got.
this one.
So
Oh,
again,
boy.
Mixing Glass
this
brought
is-
this to us.
Oh, there's a...
I am so
kumquat in
impressed.
We've got some special Common Ground gin was a strong pick. There is a kumquat, but you were talking about kumquats easier earlier, I should say.
How did that was not even planned, by the way.
Not
He
even
just-
planned.
No,
He's
quite
getting
frankly,
right after it.
my wife threw that in there. I'm not sure how else it got.
These are actually my favorite fever tree tonics. Are these Mediterraneans? That's what I use all the time.
So Common Ground gin.
I've never
we've
had this
got
one.
some the Fever Trees. Mixing Glass again brings this to us, and I'm sure we can
is
figure out
awesome.
make these. You can actually cut just this. If we can get just the skin
Look
on
at
this
them.
one, I don't even need
Just
fruit.
the skin
Fruit it is too.
of grapefruit?
Fruit it is too if you want.
What is this one called? Oh, it's the RTS.
This is the G Gin and Tonic Robert Simon.
But see, this has 1.5 gin to 3 to 4 ounces of tonic.
Robert,
we
Yeah,
flip that
we'll
one.
beef that up a little
Grapefruit.
bit, huh?
Lime?
All right, let's see what we got. All right, that's a. What are we gonna do?
There's three of us. It's just fucking carved it up.
What? I thought you were just squeezing the juice in. Okay, hold on.
We're losing parts over here. We're good.
Ooh, a blood orange.
Okay, here, Bob.
So
Here.
let's see.
Put in a little bit of kumquat.
Wow, we're gonna. You know what? This is like the Spanish version. If I only had some mint, do you have mint out there?
Yerba buena, maybe.
I mean, we could do full Spanish. We'd have some citrus and some herbs. And mint would work.
I probably do. I could ask my guy.
That would be a little bit.
I could ask Walter.
This would be our Spanish connection based on our conversation.
My house manager Walter is out there.
Oh, you know what?
I'm ashamed to admit that I have a house guy, but I
I
do.
met him. He's super nice.
He's the
and
best.
he was looking to help me find. I think just fruit and golf.
He's been here for 20 years.
Mara and I went to we're now friends with the guy that makes gin outside in Sitges outside of Barcelona. It's like a peacock, beautiful bottle.
It's Pau de Sitges gin.
Can you open these?
We've really evolved into like a full cocktail show.
You can do that. This went from bourbon to all of the above.
I like to get it around the glass like this.
Yeah, give it the squeeze. You want the rind in it if you want it. But we're not going to do the Spanish version. Whoever sits here, if you want to squeeze it.
Squeeze it in?
No, other way.
There's some kumquats around the table.
Kumquats, I can throw those in there too.
I put some in.
So we just get a little essence.
That's it.
Yeah, it's like
that's the trick. All right.
It's like you remember back in the 70s, you probably remember Brut cologne.
For sure.
The
Brut by Fabergé.
The Burt Reynolds commercial, Burt would put it on to be like the essence of man.
Oh yeah, it was.
Brut was the essence of man. It was called. It was. Burt Reynolds and Joe Namath did the commercials in the 70s when I was a kid. And
for sure.
I was like, I got to wear this Brut stuff when I was like 5 years old.
Do you know where Burt Reynolds went to college? They both played football in college.
Miami.
Close.
Miami, Ohio.
No. But that was close, like.
Let the kumquat throw it in there. Well, look at. Did you pour? Okay.
I poured
You have enough tonic in there.
That's all you.
So gin it is.
Where's my gin? Oh, right here.
That you have gin.
I put gin in there. I already put
did?
gin.
You've got it.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Need some.
Okay.
There. Maybe that's enough for you. I don't know.
Cheers. Oh, this is good. Florida State is the correct answer.
Oh, Florida State is.
Would not have gotten that one.
Yeah, I know.
But Brut by Fabergé, is that what we're toasting to?
Yeah, we're toasting to Burt.
I love Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds was. I always tell people back in the old days, back in the 70s,
Oh, that's good.
and the
This
80s.
bite on this gin is good.
Burt Reynolds was everything, He was like Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt rolled into one. Burt Reynolds was everything.
Peak masculinity.
Yeah.
He had
whether that was the mustache.
Do you remember the Cannonball Run?
Oh, for sure.
So somebody drove down while a Cannonball Run. I was with my daughters. We were just walking on the beach, and somebody just went down on Manhattan Beach Avenue, and they had the Cannonball Run, one of the smaller car. And I was like, what the fuck? They actually had it on. I was like, that's the show car. Like, how does this?
Like it was a Trans Am?
Yeah.
Oh, like the black and the gold?
And it literally said Cannonball Run on the top of it.
Did you have to explain the whole story? Did you explain why it's relevant and why this is an important part of our history?
You know that.
And I told him if you had to pick cars, who would probably win, and this is the reason why they picked these cars.
If you watch the original Cannonball Run, but there's Cannonball Run 1 and 2. If you watch one,
I know there was 2.
If you watch one, Frank Sinatra's in it, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Burt Reynolds,
the cameos
Joe
are
Namath,
precious.
The Jerry Lewis, Dom DeLuise. If you watch it, it's like literally a who's who of the 70s. If you watch Cannonball Run, it'll blow your mind how good it is.
I mean, Dom was a critical figure, right? Didn't he show up as a superhero at the end?
Yeah, well, Dom and Burt were like, they had like a duo that they did. Dom was a Captain Chaos.
Yeah, Captain Chaos. That was a superhero, right?
I'm showing how old I am, but anyways, Dom was Captain Chaos.
I'm older than you.
And he would come out with a mask and a cape on, remember?
They were also All Dogs Go to Heaven. They started doing voice work after that.
Is that the
Was that Travolta? Was it Reynolds? Dom DeLuise definitely was. Might have been Travolta.
Dom DeLuise was great.
This isn't bad. What do you think? Cocktail all right? I like it.
You want to see a weird movie? Dom DeLuise made a movie in the 70s called Fatso. Did you ever see it?
I've heard of it. I don't remember.
Where he was this guy with like a bad eating disorder and just could not stop eating. But Dom DeLuise is a big fat guy, and it's just the craziest movie. I just could not stop eating. It's crazy.
I haven't seen it, but now maybe I need to visit.
You got to watch it.
So whenever you exit from Casepier, what do you
back
do
in the day?
Back in the day, like a few years ago. But what do you do do you travel? Like, do you work? Like, what do you do?
No, it was COVID. So literally, like, you get this huge win, right? You sell a company and you're like, great, I'm going to go travel the world and buy like my Porsche GT3 RS and all this great stuff. And it's COVID, I can't travel. Mm-hmm. And the premium on the Porsches at that time was like 150 over sticker, which is insane.
Mauro was trading his Ferraris at this time. He was upselling his cars.
He was already there.
You know what? I
did.
I gave up all that stuff anymore. I don't give a shit for cars. And I'm like Bob now. I don't give a shit.
He actually has the electric.
I have a Volkswagen van. Did you see it up there? My van.
I did see that up there. That's pretty cool. I like it. Like we traded up from.
Do you have a Tesla to a Rivian?
Yeah, I have a.
Oh, you did the Rivian?
We got the Rivian. I love it.
But the Rivian doesn't seem like it has enough. Like I like because we have 2 Model X Teslas we have for a long time, but they have like captain chairs because we can get to the back seat.
Rivian, you got bench. You got to pop it up.
Yeah.
Get an Escalade, an electric Escalade like Alex's. She has
No.
captain's chairs and then the big back seat. It's a monster. It's up on top of your shit.
Get the Rivian. This
Rivian's
isn't
look cool.
This isn't a plug. But
Rivian, if you'd like to sponsor the show, we will
Hey, have
gladly
you heard of?
accept.
Did you guys hear of the new car company that Amazon's coming out with called Slate?
Slate looks pretty cool.
It's like bare bones cars. They're going back. They're saying we're going to sell cars for $20,000, electric cars for $20,000. They're just like bare bones, steering wheel, 2 seats.
Yeah, it's like a pickup truck from back in the 70s.
It's called Slate. It's like,
I mean-
I already put my name on the wait list. I want one of these.
Do you have a parking spot for it? We're going to put it on the street out there?
No, I have a warehouse where I keep my cars.
Your neighbors
I
must
need-
hate you. There's
I
so
need
many
that.
cars around.
Well-
You still have the Trans Am or not?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I have a
black and gold?
79 Bandit
Black and gold.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
with the screaming chicken on the hood.
Yeah, you gotta have the big flames on the sides. I mean, this
One
is
year
awesome.
when we were at Cal, we had to do how to cross like a plaintiff or cross examination, and we pretended Mauro was the plaintiff. So Mauro and I went into this. Remember, we did Sub Rosa. So like I followed him around for a day,
Yep.
and like he was in his Ferrari, and like we were pretending to like we caught him, and he was going in and out of porn shops.
Yeah,
He was,
I remember that. Yeah,
and like
that was
flying
fun.
around.
God, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was really
funny.
funny.
Those were the days.
That was funny.
I remember that.
So then, what did you do? What's your next company? What's your next company after?
We'll talk about Bob Mediation,
enlighten us.
but between then and now, so it's COVID. Can't do anything. Can't buy a Porsche at 150 over. Like I'm morally opposed to it. And my wife,
I'm
who's amazing-
physically opposed to it. I just can't get in and out.
the car.
Yeah, they're very low to the ground.
Okay, well,
I don't know how he does.
Joe isn't helping you with that.
No.
So we end up. It's COVID. It's can't go celebrate like you'd want to. My wife steps in, who's been a huge supporter and absolutely couldn't do this without that kind of support. And I know you've got Christine.
Yep.
Same thing, right? Our family is what allows us to do what we do. Decides we'd like to get a house to get away up in Nevada City. So Nevada City is like a gold mining town, kind of north of Sacramento by 45 minutes.
Beautiful up
It's
there.
beautiful. It's got the best food. It's got Bay Area food with sort of this mountain, and it's got this river you can jump in.
When I was a kid,
you guys are welcome to come join us.
When I was a
Come
kid,
up.
is
my
this
dad had
on-
a friend
are you
that had a
on-
house in Murphy. You know where Murphy
Are
is?
you on the Nevada side though?
No, California side. So it's like you take the 49 straight north from like.
We used to go up to Murphy when I was a
Okay,
kid.
yeah.
Murphy is up there. It's a fucking cool town.
So, I mean, it's like you feel like you're in the mountains. You're on the mountains.
It's by Loda, kind of up there.
Yeah. So so anyway, we get this house, and at the same time, back to Sidecar, which we got to check out the bike. I formed this marketing company called Sidecar Digital Marketing, which was basically this guy Scott Shockney was introduced to me by Arthur Elk of Elk and Elk out of Ohio as a smart guy.
Elk and Elk, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I watched so many like baseball games.
Oh,
yeah, it's
for
like
sure.
Elk and Elk.
Art Elk.
Because I'm a Pirates fan, so we saw every time Cincinnati plays, like we see Elk and Elk. All
Art
the time.
Elk was a genius. He was like the first guy in the back of the phone books. He was the first guy to take out pretty much every sport in Ohio. So he was like that sponsor. I love him more than anything. Scott Shock and I get together. We're like, hey, it's COVID. What do you want to do? Let's form a marketing company because he knew what he was doing. So Sidecar was basically born out of COVID. And yeah, we do digital marketing for lawyers. And then that did, in time transition to Bot Mediation, which was a smooth mediator cocktail. And
So good.
so you asked what was next.
What is Bot
it's that-
Mediation? What is that?
So it's
You know his co-founder. You're friends with him.
Who?
Curtis
Curtis?
Holdsworth.
He's awesome. Yeah.
I didn't even know he was a lawyer.
Not only that, he's actually associated with Bartco. So he's actually legit, if that makes sense.
Bartco? What is that?
Bartco's out of Ann Ruda, Patrick. They're out of San Francisco, but I think they're nationwide.
Yeah, I like Curtis. He's always cool
awesome.
to me.
Oh, he's a great guy. Curtis comes to me kind of towards the end of COVID and is like, hey, let's get together. I'm like, dude, it's COVID.
How many people are pitching you at this time? Because they knew you had an exit.
Oh, I know. I mean, that's it. When you get an exit, everyone assumes that you're suddenly like a billionaire.
Dude,
I got to
More
More drinking, less talking.
Less talking, more drinky.
Now I get it. All right. Would you have a second or third drink?
Oh God, this was a lot of alcohol in this
Absolutely.
episode. But
All
okay,
right.
fine. I mean,
Well, you guys figure that part out. That's on you as I.
is that a dare? This is like reminds me whenever they told Michael J. Fox he was chicken in Back to the Future.
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
What did you call me, Griff?
IW Harper, 15 year. This is my absolute favorite spirit in the world right now.
So I need to finish this to get to that, and we'll figure it out.
Yep. This is like the final boss.
And if anyone from Ryder Harper's watching, send me some free shit. Because this is my favorite bourbon in the world. And this is like $100. It's nothing.
It's not a plug. It's not a plug.
Yeah, this is like $100. It's nothing out of this world, but it is fucking good, man.
All right. Well, all right.
Right, Bob? I mean,
when their kids have birthdays, I just say Mauro, IW Harper.
Didn't name your kids that?
Just a little taste.
All right. I'm going to pull my fruit out, though. I'm going to do this. Are you leaving fruit in?
There's a great song by Guy Clark. If you know who Guy Clark is, he's a singer-songwriter.
We're about to find out.
He has a song where he says drinking IW Harper and getting fucked up. You gotta listen to Guy Clark. Just a little taste, Bob. Just a little.
This is a taste. We're
just to wet your.
This is gonna be like fruity. I don't hope that's okay.
And for those who don't know, this is an IW Harper Kentucky straight bourbon, age 15 years.
So during COVID, they stopped making these bottles because they couldn't afford
get
the
it.
glass.
Yeah, but it's $100, and you have this decanter that if you scrape the stickers off, you can keep the decanter.
Yeah. Oh, I like it, but couldn't afford them. Cheers. This was a great episode.
So tell me about bot mediation.
All right, we'll cut to the chase. Bot mediation. So just like traditional mediation, you're like heading into litigation, or you're like, hey, I'd like to just settle this case. And this isn't built for if it's $1 million case and you need your client to be heard, it's not that. It's definitely like, hey, I can't get this done on a phone call, but I know I don't want to spend any more money on this case, whether you're on defense or plaintiff side of that equation. You agree to bot mediate, you submit your briefs. So we try to keep them short. The brief is then reviewed by a human mediator. So like an experienced, and quite frankly, we can't talk about who it is because we try to keep it anonymous, but you'd be like, they looked at the case. So they give us some information based on hey, these are the merits and kind of, here's where I think it's headed. Trains our AI. And then just like a regular mediation, within a week as opposed to waiting months to get someone. Like if you want Glenn Lerman on an employment case,
good luck.
Form 5 months out. It's going to be a long time. We can get that done in a week. At the time, you both pick a date and a time. You both log on at the same time. It's going on synchronous, and it basically opens up with the bot mediator. And it's kind of
it's a very pleasant avatar.
Let me ask you now.
I want to hear Mauro's questions because
this is interesting, but again, throwing it back to the 90s, there was something like this back in 2001 called CyberSettle.
So I remember something like this.
Oh, I don't even know these guys.
Have you ever heard of it?
We played with this.
It
was the same shit.
But it was called
CyberSettle.
No, but it's
not the same.
But this
whatever
is what
it is,
because we tried it back then. It was so bad because you would just put in a number and wait.
Yeah.
And the other two put a number and then you wait.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was like Pong.
It was called CyberSettle. So you say, this is how much I can settle the case for.
When he said cyber, I thought it was not going to be settle, by the way.
It was CyberSettle. They had this shit. But I don't know. This bot,
no, it's not.
So
Look.
the AI analyzes it and decides how much the case is worth?
I mean, quite frankly, that the human element of it helps us make that decision. But the AI is the part that you'd have to wait for, right? It's the getting a human being online to be able to, schedule and all that. The AI steps in and takes over. So the AI is really there to guide it through the process, and we'll give you feedback based on where you're at in the negotiation.
So it'll say, look, that's probably might be an offensive move based on my experience. You should probably be in this range. If not, it's okay. Yeah. But you can. We're going to do a battle with Bremer. Actually, you versus Bremer would be amazing because you would try to break the wheel.
Bremer, I don't want to do anything with that piece of shit.
Not buying that.
No, but with bot mediation, the cool thing is that you have the experience of a mediator. They have some human element to it. The guidepost it. But it allows both users to you can do multiple at the same time, by the way.
Oh,
so
sure.
It's
you can have multiple open at the same time. Yeah.
They also do the new product offerings. They do a mediator's bracket as you get closer.
Oh, we do brackets, yeah.
So that's always something advanced, but it's a tool. And by the way, it's a success fee. So they only charge you if you're able to right now. For certain people.
For now, this is good for another month or two, yes.
Just to make sure it works. But imagine every insurance company will do it to take a whack at trying to settle it. And what you should get is the government entities because these people never even look at the file until right before trial. They're 2 years down the line.
Talking to some of those. I think that's, it's...
What does it cost?
So the pricing right now, obviously it's success fee. So if you settle, you'd pay $1,500 per side. And he was like, hey, he's like, hey, even if I got pushed to defense, if we can settle this case before getting into deeper lit costs, we'd be happy to pay that.
Oh, God.
So that's the goal. Are you really?
I'm going to show this Mauro pouring more.
I don't know.
In about an hour now from the next show, he'll be his face on
Take it
table.
easy. Take it easy.
1 hour later.
I just show up, man, and get drunk. I never.
You know what's funny about that? I wouldn't have guessed. I never would have guessed that you just
I don't know
show
who the
up,
fuck is
you
on,
roll
who's
downstairs, which is many.
Yeah, I walked down from my
cheers.
bedroom.
He got caught in traffic in the living room.
Yeah,
I was late today.
It was there. Oh, the dog got in the way, and I
late
said hi to the
today,
kiddos.
and my bedroom is 40 feet from here, and I was
yeah,
late. So.
yeah, no.
Because I was at the driving range.
Oh, what?
Motherfucker.
What?
I went to hit some balls at like 7 a.m. I'm working on.
Jeez.
You literally have a...
I'm undergoing a swing change right now. I'm doing a little bit. I'm supinating from the top.
Oh, I thought you meant like a swingers change.
No, not. I was at the driving range at the golf course.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. Like Bryce had me here like 40 minutes early.
Yeah, he's clockwork.
He's
So you
amazing.
did meet Walter, my house guy.
I did meet him. He was telling me not to touch the fig tree or the citrus. Is that not cool? Like I can't go.
Well, I mean, he's okay.
I can't, like I went out to look at the figs.
We have an avocado. Listen, for anyone who's in this room, if you go down the stairs and
Yep.
make a right,
Yep.
I have a 60-foot avocado tree that literally has 1,000 avocados on it. Take some avocados.
He
home.
told me not to climb it.
Because there's so many avocados on this tree that's like falling over, like hundreds.
I will gladly do this.
And the squirrels are eating them. And
yeah.
there's only so many we can eat at my
You know
house.
who's not
grapefruits
eating
on
the
there?
squirrels? You know who's not eating the squirrels?
Alf. The squirrels are eating them. There's like hundreds of avocado. This is like a 60-year-old avocado tree that's right on the other side of this
I will. Look, your caretaker, the house
guy.
Amar, Amar's little property. He has a little putting green down there.
I know.
This
no,
is
I-
my
He's a
property.
basketball court.
I got
My-
here
my-
early.
I have a-
I've
I have a
shot.
basketball
I was out there
court.
playing pickleball by myself.
Yeah, I have a
got to
pickleball
pick some
court.
fruit. Your guy chased me off the avocado tree.
For Hollywood Hills, I got a big property.
You got a big ass property. This is
fucking
great.
property
That's
here
beautiful.
in Hollywood.
Last time I played basketball here, me and Bryce embarrassed him and Dan Kramer.
Oh,
Embarrassed them.
dang. No, I would.
You know,
say-
Kramer's a
Kramer?
beast. He's like 6'5", like
Oh,
300
geez.
pounds.
Kramer can drink any more than anyone I've ever seen, any human being.
and play basketball.
He can function
He's
pretty
a-
good, but if you're 6'5", if you're 6'5" and like 290, you can
You
drink.
got what you.
You would hope so.
You brought the right equipment to the game.
Although when he was on the show, he got so best. It was our third episode of the day, or maybe the fourth, and he was lights out. We all
Just
did it.
watching.
Yeah, but
Just
Kramer,
watching at that
Kramer
point.
is a real. I mean, he's got a drinking problem.
So I'm calling it calling the yes. All right.
Yeah.
So I will. So Bryce, I will like full nod.
So Law Firm Rides, well, shout out to them. They provide
Please.
transportation, everybody at the show. Bryce is one of my best friends. We had Bryce's son drive my friend and I to the show today. He's awesome.
So he's
who's
not only
your
awesome.
friend?
Bryce.
Who's the friend that you came with?
Michael Stevens, he's sitting over there.
Who is he?
He's from Tennessee.
I met him earlier. Do I know him?
You know him.
I do.
You probably met
Where's
him.
he from?
once or twice. Tennessee.
No
he's
shit, huh?
Same Tennessee.
I've been to Tennessee before.
but he's one of those highbrow lawyers. He used to be at Goodwin, so they like
Oh,
Okay.
man.
they're very smart. He also won a game show.
So we're driving up,
He
and
picked you up in San Luis Obispo?
San Juan Capistrano,
Oh.
California. Which
Sorry.
come visit. It's
San Luis
wonderful.
Obispo.
Please come down and
This is
visit.
where Rob May lives. I'm sorry, I got it
All right,
confused.
come down, visit.
I ate this like the
swallows come
salmon,
back.
the salmon that returned to
Yeah, the
Capistrano.
salmon don't make it back often, but the swallows come
Remember
back every
in
year.
Dumb and Dumber, he says, like the salmon that returned to Capistrano.
They have a thing.
Put us on the map.
That's where if you don't wear cowboy boots certain days, they put you in jail.
Oh, if you don't, no, it's beard and mustache.
Oh,
You got to
beard
be
and
like full, yes, and you wear the right
in
color.
San
hat.
Juan Capistrano?
Yeah, we've got like all kinds
dress
of
in
very
jail.
equestrian, very historical. We got the mission. Come visit. Your kids have probably studied it.
I went there when I was a kid to the mission, and there was one fucking swallow. And they're
That's all we got.
The swallow came from Argentina. I was like, this fucker came from down the street.
we don't have anyway. So Bryce gets me here on time.
They have a donut shop in San Juan Capistrano. It's really good. It's like Surf City Donuts. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, we've got JD Hunt. We've got great donuts.
I've been to the
That are-
donut shop
okay.
in San Clemente.
Oh no. San
right.
Clemente's great, to be clear, but we're San.
I tried to move to San Clemente recently. My wife put the kibosh on it because she said it's too cold. But I wanted to move to
She
San
likes it
Clemente.
like 100.
My wife is like part
You have a place in
She's
the
part
desert.
lizard. She's Mexican. You know?
Place in
They
the
like
desert.
to eat.
So we're towards the end of the episode.
Yeah,
there.
no,
So this was a fantastic show so far.
Maybe.
I want to
We'll
like.
see.
Who is this fucking guy? What's his
What
name?
the fuck?
Because I don't remember anybody. Bob always says, Mauro, you don't remember anybody's name because you don't.
Do I
give
need a
fuck.
name tag? I should have a name tag.
What's his name?
Mauro, I feel
Darren.
Dude, I'm
Darren?
I still am. Hasn't changed.
Like yesterday, that girl that was on, what was her name?
Colleen.
What was her name?
Colleen.
How do you
Sorry.
know she was on?
He knows
had dinner
Colleen.
with Colleen. Yeah, I know
Okay,
Colleen.
well, I've met her a bunch of times. I couldn't, if you put a gun to mine, I couldn't tell you what the lady's name was, and I've had dinner with her a couple
She's
times.
phenomenal.
She's great. I actually
By the way, look at
enjoy-
your glasses. These are the
listen,
lawyer.com glasses.
Colleen is one of the few people.
not yours. She gave us
Yours
this.
are.
Listen,
The
you know
regular.
who I love harassing and fucking with, especially online? It's Colleen and Maria from
Monroy, she's
Law
out
Rank.
there.
What's her name? From Maria.
Because they give it back to us.
Maria like always posts shit, and I just say, "You're a fucking shitty mom."
Why you can't say that?
I just fuck with Maria.
Maria,
so
you're
bad.
fine.
And
We
she just
actually
goes
appreciate
like,
all that you do.
You fucking troll. You fucking are a piece of shit. I was like, well, just block me then, because I would say you're a shitty.
I would probably block you.
I just fuck
based
with
on
her.
that.
He
Just
had-
that alone would all
I
that's all
fuck
it
with
takes.
Maria so much. It's crazy.
She's great. I mean, she's a friendly competitor for Sidecar, but whatever.
Really? But they're not anymore.
Now, did you know?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of Psycho, Darren, right?
Yeah,
Darren.
I'll stay Darren. Call me what you want.
Is it Darren?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
We're surprised you remember.
Darren was the husband on Bewitched. Remember Darren?
Yeah, there were two of the guys. They both.
One was
all
also
sitting
there. What was the actor's name?
geez.
Right?
Who?
One of the actors. I know at least one.
Well, Darren was.
They're both.
I remember
one
him
was
because
on a movie.
I used to watch.
One was
Bewitched.
on a movie, or one was on a show that all of our parents watched. You probably did too.
What show?
Dallas.
Oh, I love Dallas, man.
Right?
I mean, who shot JR? I mean, come on.
Who was JR?
JR was
guy.
Larry Hagman.
Larry
Yes.
Hagman. You're
He
right.
was in Bewitched, right? He was the one.
Oh, he was.
He was one of the Darrens. Yes.
Come on,
So,
guys.
um,
you guys
Sorry,
you
dude.
think I-
They're both
Darren.
named
What was
Dick.
that?
You know Bobby
Darren?
Ewing? Bobby Ewing was also on Friday night watch show
What did I say
TGIF
about
because he
Darren?
did a show with
Dude,
her
you
and
made
him and
me-
Susan Summers.
You made me lose my train of thought, fucker. I
Yeah.
that
I think
wasn't
that's
hard.
something called alcohol.
That wasn't hard.
Yeah.
But this guy Darren, I can't remember Darren, but anyway.
This is Darren.
All right. For now, you got me. I can't get you that Darren from
This
the
is
Witch,
show
but
one.
you got me.
Do you know
What's
Ryan?
2 and 3 gonna look
Is
like?
he the one who works with Ryan?
No.
No, that's Adam.
Next.
Come on. Come on. Gosh.
As Bob knows, I'm no shame. I'm an
Yeah.
ultra conservative Republican.
Okay.
I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay.
Yesterday was completely different.
And I think that Trump is maybe the greatest president in the history of the United States.
God.
And let's hope he can get a third term. He's changing the Constitution, goddammit.
I love the bait.
Don't
But
take
I'm
it.
not biting.
Don't take it.
I'm just not going to bite.
Trump.
But I'm gonna. But I
is
want
the
to give.
greatest.
You know, we talk about the greatest, and it brings me back to Bryce.
Trump is
who
the
got
goat.
me here on time and early.
Yeah.
It's like that transition.
Yeah, please.
So Bryce gets me here, and I know we're going to wrap up, but I will say this: Bryce gets me here, and he decides to.
Oh, no, he's
Jesus.
decantering.
So
Bob, you might be solo on the next two.
yeah, I'll take. You know what? I will play.
Can
Ed
you
McMahon.
stay and
I
be
will
the
play Ed
co-host?
McMahon, and I'll just.
We
sit there and
should weekend at Bernie's him.
we just wheel him in on
Yeah.
the cart.
Remember in Weekend at Bernie says, the goddamn Bernie is such a goddamn good negotiator.
Yes,
He was
it's
nego-
how you
They
play
were
it.
trying to buy his boat, and he's like,
It's how bot mediation works. He just sits there and shuts the fuck up.
you should
and-
call it Bernie mediation.
Oh,
That would be
We could
awesome.
have a Bernie mediator. I could do that.
What's the name
All right.
of the actor, the famous 80s actor who's in Weekend at Bernie's?
You
Which
want
one?
both?
Give me both.
We have Andrew McCarthy and Adam Silverman.
Yes.
Oh
These
man,
were-
this
wow.
is what a
Bam.
Specifically, Andrew McCarthy
He
was
wanted to know Bernie's name.
Andrew
I
McCarthy
don't know
was
Bernie's name.
probably one of the best actors of the 80s. Andrew
Yes,
McCarthy.
he was fantastic.
I mean, he was in Pretty
I wouldn't
Pink.
go that far.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was in the
heartthrob.
Brat Pack.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
He was
Brat
in
Pack.
He was in 16 Candles.
16
He
Candles.
was one of the nerds.
Can you name the Brat Pack? Go.
Brad Peck, Emilio Estevez, the chick that was married to the guy from Iowa.
Good enough.
Ali Sheedy?
I'll
Alex
count her.
Sheedy,
Yeah, I think that's what you're saying, right?
Farmer Ted.
Yes, he's on it. He
What's
counts.
his name? Farmer Ted? Judd Nelson, who I've hung out with.
Okay, Judd counts. That's
You know what's
good.
funny?
Got a full name there.
So Judd Nelson's like 60-something years old. He's at my friend's birthday party. This is recently, up in Hollywood Hills. I'm like, Judd, do you remember me? And he's like, no, I don't remember you. It's like, dude, we used to hang out at this strip club.
All right, 12 tangents to the end.
All right,
So,
I will get-
bot mediation, $1,500 aside.
If you win,
you'll
we're
get your
back.
shitty cases settled.
We brought you back.
You get your
Yes.
shitty cases settled.
These are cases that are like, you're like, if I get policy limits, it'd be great. So then we're not going for like the $1 million cases.
Sounds like it'd be like 99% of the cases in my office.
But that's the thing.
Wow.
It's a pre-litigation tool.
Well, I saw your billboard the other day.
You notice I'm not on it. As a matter of fact, my brand manager
said, "Get out of the way."
Who also does Bob's brand,
Ian Nelson. He's
Ian
the
Nelson.
best.
And Ian, like subtly, he sent an email to my office, to me and the COO of my office. He said, "Do you think we should like change the profile picture on Instagram from Mauro's picture to the logo from the firm?" And I was like, Ian, less of my face, the better.
I love Google LSAs for you.
The less of my face,
I
the
would
better.
say not your face.
Yeah, no.
I love your face.
I mean, this face
Sicilian.
it's not for everyone.
No, Sicilian. I love it. I'm in. But yeah, you got to go with the.
This face isn't for everyone.
All right.
I mean,
Well, you're a Trump supporter. It can be risky.
I'm what they call a striking figure. I'm a striking figure.
And that people want to strike you?
I'm a sexy man.
Yeah, you're a sexy man.
Very sexy.
I'll give you that.
I have kind of like that Tom Selleck. That Tom Selleck kind of older man.
Well,
But Tom Selleck has chest hair. You're hairless from the
Where's
neck
your
down.
mustache? You need a bold mustache.
He's like a
I
seal,
understand
neck
where
down.
Ian, my brand manager, would think, let's take Mauro's picture out of the equation.
I'm not going to, like, put the ladies
I mean,
out.
I told him,
like
I said, I agree with you.
I like female-led. I like it.
Yeah, no, I have a...
Most of his firm is all female.
In my office, everybody's female. My COO, my office manager, the COO, administrator.
Like 70% of your
Please
lawyers.
tell me
All the lawyers in my office are female.
Except for him and Gilbert.
Please tell me they're well paid.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Now you touched on a fucking... something.
All right,
We're going to run out of time. I mean, I feel like we got, like, this is a long run.
Well paid is a misnomer. They're making money hand over fist.
Well, God love you for sharing the wealth in your business.
No, I do, obviously.
And I will give, like, back to, Bryce said something, and I want to capture this on video. Mm-hmm. And I realize you've demolished a few drinks there. I'm jealous because I've been pouring a few.
Like they say in Sicilian, cosi cosi.
Cosi cosi.
You know, cosi cosi.
Yeah, cosi cosi.
A little, maybe.
It's like
Cosi cosi.
French, cosi comme ça.
Cosi cosi.
So Bryce mentioned something, and he's like, Bob really likes to promote others.
Yeah.
He likes others to succeed. And after a few drinks, it's hard to pronounce succeed, so it happens. I loved that he mentions that in the ride. And we end up, like, he's like, you mind if I throw my phone up and record some of this?
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. This is a 2-podcast day for me. So I'm already, like, this is my second one today. But this idea of promoting others in the industry and this idea of, like, we all kind of rise together was really a beautiful notion. And you and I share that. Mm-hmm. And I don't, like, I love, look, it's funny to say, like, we all love a moment in the limelight. And whether that's just being confused for, who was it?
Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
So if you close your eyes, right, just talk. Just close your eyes.
I will try.
This is Hugh Laurie in House. He's a British actor. But this is
I wish I had an English accent to have fun with it, but
Is he the guy in the snuff films?
Oh God.
We can't record that now, but seriously, if it were House, right? House MD or Dr.
Oh,
House.
I remember House.
It was a great show. We love that show.
But he's got like an English accent, the guy from House.
But in real life, but listen to him talk.
Yeah, I don't
just like him.
Like if
you do look like the guy from House.
Apparently, I should have an English accent, and I should just be talking, and apparently, I would sound like Dr. House.
You know that some people have told me that I kind of resemble Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, what's funny?
I have a kind of DiCaprio look.
After a few drinks,
do I have a little? I kind of look like Leo.
You have a few drinks, or I have a few drinks. Both of us have a few drinks.
Do you feel the Leo or no? Am I
dating a 22-year-old?
Am I out of line?
Your wife should slap you. He's only known.
Why do you think he was late today?
Should slap.
No, because he was golfing. Apparently,
you should say has.
Yes.
My wife is a saint.
All of our wives are saints for supporting what we do. But this notion of like sharing the limelight with others to allow them to shine is a big deal to me too. And I love that he brought it up because I was like, how can I work this into the conversation? Which is like, both of us really want others around us to do well, to have their moment, to succeed. And whether it was building Case Beer to help personal injury law firms do better, whether it was Lehman They went bankrupt. Whether it was Sidecar helping other lawyers succeed, it's part of this idea I have, which is like, I don't crave the limelight, but I'll take it. But I would prefer that others rise with me. And that's what he mentioned. I didn't have to say anything. I was like, how can I work this into the conversation? We had Sean Aker wrote a book, Big Potential. He talks about these fireflies, and the firefly, you're going to love this. He talks about fireflies, which you're like, what the fuck?
Fireflies only last for one night.
They don't have a long lifetime.
We call them lightning bugs, right?
Yeah, where we're from, we put them in a bottle.
Fireflies only last for one night is a quote from Rhett Miller, a friend of mine, is from one of his songs called Fireflies.
So fireflies have this thing where if they flash alone, it's a 3% chance of mating. It's very low. But if they flash together, what do you think the odds are? If they're all flashing together, they work together, they all decide we're going to synchronize and we're going to all rise together. That number goes up to 87%.
Wow.
Whatever his number. Like I'm quoting like I know this number, but it's like, let's call it 87. Let's call it 50. Who cares? It's 3%. I might get a chance at a hot date.
Wow.
To I really got a chance at making it happen. And I'm the same way. It's like, how do we help others do well together? So I get a lot of startups that will reach out to me and be like, hey, how do I do? Karn reached out. I've got a lot of folks, Nicole over. I've talked to a lot of folks about like, hey, how do you get your company like positioned well? I know you do the same thing. You're helping a lot of folks out there, whether it's lawyers who are trying to get that first big case, whether it's, you're looking for like, hey, how can I get in there and dig in and look through your cases and find the good ones? We're like, hey, you were going to sell this thing for $75K. Well, let me help you with that. That's a big case. And that's where we provide value and help others shine. And I appreciate the value. And the fact that Bryce mentioned it on the write up made me want to take a moment to mention it and say, look, I appreciate that. Like, we're all in this together. It's not all, I love John Morgan. I don't mean to pick on him, but you've got big dollars out there marketing. You've got Sweet James, who I love more than anything. He's a good friend of mine, spending big dollars on these cases. But at the end of the day, cases come back to, the big value cases come back to referrals. They come back to the network. They come back to smaller firms finding big opportunities, but needing a guy like Bob or Mauro to come in and show you where that value might be. It might be a case that would have settled for policy limits, but may end up in a multi-million-dollar verdict. That's where we all work together. And whether I'm using attorney share to do what I do best, whether I'm using my own personal network, I refer out cases. Like I get it. I get the value proposition of working with other law firms. That's where we're at in this industry. And look, those guys are going to do great. I love that John Morgan's out there and Sweet James put pressure on the rest of us, but we have to figure out how to make it work together. And how do we all rise together to be competitive in that market?
It's building the biggest alliance of folks that are good humans together.
When I was in law school,
I love that.
When I was in law school, I had a professor that said, a town that couldn't possibly support one lawyer can easily support three.
Oh.
Because there's so much fucking business. There's no reason to be greedy. There's no reason to you and all your friends can be successful. There's so much business, so many cases. There's so many
You
people
can do it together too.
It's infinite.
Yeah.
People have legal questions that aren't being answered as we speak. But if you have networks, whether it's attorney share or otherwise, we can answer those questions. And we can help people in places where they might not have legal representation. And it's not like anyone that focuses on, it's a limited number, I'm going to go after it and pay, $2,500 a case, or whatever they're paying these days. It's gotten crazy. And it doesn't feel right. But
I practice in Washington State, and it's a total different ballgame.
Interesting.
State. I actually have a big thriving practice in Seattle. Thank God, knock on wood.
Okay.
That I opened in 2020 when I was bored.
And he wanted to name it Sleepful in Seattle, but it was all trademark.
I opened a practice in Seattle. I got licensed in Seattle during the pandemic because I was like, what am I
doing
doing?
your free time?
And I went up there. And I have a huge practice in Seattle that's doing fucking great, knock on wood.
Yep.
And it's so different up there that it's literally like one side of your brain to the other between California and Washington.
It's just different, right?
And how everything works and people are different. Everything's different. But I really enjoy working with the clients in Seattle, and it's
Washington
amazing.
State's amazing. I mean, like my sidecar is based in Washington State.
Oh, you are?
Pat
Are you in
Palace.
Seattle?
We're based in Vancouver, which is just north of Portland. I'm good buddies with Pat Palace.
Vancouver, Washington?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Canada.
that.
Not Jack Newton's territory.
Vancouver, Washington.
Good tax write-offs there.
Absolutely.
We're gonna get to the end because
This could go all day. Sorry.
So at the end, Darren, you have to pick your bourbon of proof. So you don't have to pick the cocktail we had here today, but what's your go-to sipper, something that you like? Doesn't have to be on the show.
Oh no, I like what we had. Like it's almost what mixes well. So actually, the Willet would have been the call because I'm more of a mixer.
Little pot still Willet.
No, the rye.
The rye was my pick.
Yeah, well, that's a little different.
Is that okay?
You like an old fashioned or something?
I like an old fashioned. Yeah, no, exactly.
I like an old fashioned myself.
All right, so thank you for watching and listening to this episode of Bourbon Approved. Darren Fancher, thank you for coming on. Legal Pioneer. Cheers tomorrow, not making it through the next 2 episodes.
Oh, good luck.
Nonsense.
I'm on board for later. Yeah.
Nonsense. I'll be fine. Just stick around.